Before humans, before dinosaurs, and even before the oceans existed, there was a young, violent planet forming in the darkness of space. So how did Earth actually begin? About 4.6 billion years ago, our story began, inside a huge cloud of gas and dust surrounding the young sun. Gravity slowly pulled tiny particles together. Dust collided, stuck together, and formed larger rocks. Over millions of years, as more material gathered, gravity became stronger. Countless pieces of rock and metal crashed together, creating a growing planetary body. Eventually, this young world became hot enough for much of its interior to melt. Earth was nothing like the blue planet we know today. Its surface was covered with intense volcanic activity. Powerful eruptions released gases and helped create the early atmosphere surrounding the newborn planet. But Earth still had another enormous event ahead. Scientists believe a massive collision occurred between the young Earth and another planetary body. The impact blasted enormous amounts of material into space. Over time, that debris came together under gravity and formed our moon. As Earth continued to cool, the surface gradually, water began accumulating, creating the oceans that would eventually cover much of the planet. Earth's early atmosphere was very different from today's. There was little free oxygen, but volcanic gases and water vapor helped create an environment where chemistry could evolve. And then came one of Earth's greatest mysteries. Somewhere in the ancient oceans, simple chemistry eventually gave rise to the first forms of life. Scientists think the earliest life may have appeared more than 3.5 billion years ago. But exactly how non-living chemistry became life remains one of science's greatest mysteries. For billions of years, Earth was ruled by tiny organisms. They slowly changed the planet, releasing oxygen and transforming the atmosphere. Much later, complex life began to flourish in Earth's oceans. Then plants and animals gradually began spreading onto land. Earth's surface continued changing through earthquakes, volcanoes, erosion, and the movement of enormous tectonic plates beneath the crust. Continents formed, separated, collided, and moved again. The map of Earth was constantly changing, over hundreds of millions of years. Then came the age of dinosaurs. For more than 160 million years, these remarkable creatures dominated many ecosystems across the planet. But about 66 million years ago, a massive asteroid struck Earth. The impact triggered dramatic environmental changes and ended the age of the mammals survived and diversified. Over millions of years, some eventually evolved into primates, and much later, humans appeared. Our ancestors lived on a planet. It had already experienced billions of years of transformation. Every mountain, ocean, and that is the incredible journey of Earth. From a cloud of cosmic dust to a living blue world floating through space. But Earth was not finished changing. Beneath its surface, the planet remained active, with enormous tectonic plates slowly moving across the globe.
These moving plates can collide, separate, and slide past one another. Their movement reshapes continents.
Volcanoes also played a crucial role. They released gases and minerals from deep inside Earth, constantly recycling material between the planet's interior and surface.
Meanwhile, Earth's oceans became home to an extraordinary explosion of life. New organisms evolved, competed, and adapted, and filled countless ecological niches. Plants eventually transformed the land. They spread across continents, producing oxygen, creating new environments for animals to inhabit. Then came enormous reptiles, giant insects, and eventually the dinosaurs. Earth entered one of the most fascinating chapters in its history. But Earth's history also includes devastating mass extinctions. Again and again, environmental disasters eliminated huge numbers of species and opened the way for new life. After the dinosaurs disappeared, mammals expanded into many new habitats. Over millions of years, their descendants evolved into an incredible variety of species. Among them were early primates. Eventually, some populations developed increasingly advanced tools, communication, and social behavior. And after billions of years, one species began looking back. Early humans didn't know how ancient Earth really was. They simply looked at the sky, the oceans, and the changing seasons, and wondered where everything came from. Over thousands of years, humans developed agriculture, cities, writing, and science. Our understanding of Earth slowly began expanding beyond ancient myths and observations. Scientists eventually discovered that Earth's surface was constantly changing. Fossils revealed that countless species had lived and disappeared long before humans existed. Geologists also found evidence that today's continents were once connected. The idea of moving continents transformed our understanding of Earth's history. Deep beneath our feet lies Earth's core. Surrounding it is the mantle, while the thin outer crust forms the surface where we live.
Earth's magnetic field is another remarkable feature. It helps shield the planet from the charged radiation streaming from the sun.
The atmosphere provides another layer of protection. It also helps regulate temperature, allowing liquid water to remain stable across much of Earth's surface. And water may be one of Earth's greatest advantages. It supports life, moves through the atmosphere, shapes landscapes. Today, Earth looks peaceful from space, a small blue world surrounded by darkness. But beneath that calm appearance is a planet that is still changing. Earth is not a finished creation. It is a living geological system, constantly reshaped by the atmosphere, oceans, tectonic plates, sunlight, and life itself. But one question remains. Why did Earth become so different from the other planets in our solar system?
One major reason is its distance from the sun. Earth sits in a region where temperatures can allow liquid water to exist on the surface. Earth also has a protective atmosphere, a magnetic field, and active geology. Together, these features created an unusually dynamic environment for life.
The moon may have helped too. Its gravitational pull influences Earth's oceans and contributes to the tides that shape coastal environments.
Over billions of years, life and the planet began influencing each other. Organisms changed their environment, while the changing environment shaped evolution. Tiny organisms transformed Earth's atmosphere by producing oxygen. That change eventually made complex forms of life possible. Millions of species came and went. Some survived dramatic climate changes, while others vanished forever, leaving only fossils behind. Humans are just one recent chapter in this enormous story. Compared with Earth's age, our entire history occupies only a tiny fraction of time.
Yet humans have already changed the planet in remarkable ways, building cities, transforming landscapes, and sending machines beyond Earth's atmosphere.
From cosmic dust to a world filled with life, Earth's story is a journey billions of years in the making, and scientists are still uncovering its secrets. But scientists still debate exactly where Earth's water came from. Some may have been present during Earth's formation, while additional water may have arrived through impacts from space.
As the young planet cooled, water vapor condensed and rain fell across the surface. Over immense periods of time, oceans became a permanent feature of Earth. Those ancient oceans created an environment where complex chemical reactions could occur. Eventually, chemistry produced increasingly organized systems capable of reproducing. The earliest life was incredibly simple compared with today's organisms. Yet those tiny life forms would eventually transform the entire planet. Some microorganisms began using sunlight to produce energy. As they released oxygen, Earth's atmosphere slowly began to change. This oxygen buildup was revolutionary. It allowed organisms that depended on oxygen to evolve and opened the door to more complex life.
Much later, multicellular organisms appeared. Cells began cooperating, forming bodies, with specialized structures and increasingly complex behaviors.
Life then diversified dramatically. Oceans filled with strange creatures, while plants gradually transformed barren landscapes into environments capable of supporting animals. The continents continued moving beneath our feet. Mountains rose, oceans opened and closed, and climates shifted dramatically across geological time. And through every change, Earth continued its journey around the Sun, a constantly evolving planet carrying an extraordinary history within its rocks, oceans. Earth's story is also a story of survival. Life has faced freezing climates and volcanic eruptions. It survived asteroid impacts and mass extinctions. One of the most dramatic events was the Permian extinction, about 252 million years ago. Most marine species and many land species disappeared. Yet life recovered. New ecosystems developed, and eventually, dinosaurs became dominant across much of the planet. For millions of years, dinosaurs occupied forests, deserts, wetlands, and coastlines. Their world was vastly different from the Earth we know today. Then, about 66 million years ago, the impact triggered enormous environmental changes. The dinosaurs that survived the initial catastrophe faced a rapidly changing world. Non-avian dinosaurs eventually disappeared, while mammals began expanding into new ecological roles. Over millions of years, mammals evolved into countless forms. Some became enormous, while others remained tiny and adapted to very different environments.
Eventually, primates appeared. Some populations developed characteristics that would later become important in the human evolutionary story.
Human evolution took millions of years. Our ancestors gradually developed advanced tools, communication, cooperation, and increasingly complex cultures. But humans arrived extremely late in Earth's history. If Earth's entire existence were compressed into one day, human civilization would appear only in the final moments. Today, scientists use rocks, fossils, ice cores, and even ancient DNA to reconstruct Earth's incredible history.
Preserve clues about ancient environments, revealing oceans, deserts, volcanic eruptions, and creatures that disappeared millions of years ago.
Ice cores provide another remarkable record. Trapped bubbles of ancient atmosphere allow scientists to study Earth's climate far into the past.
Modern satellites give us an entirely new perspective. From orbit, scientists can observe Earth's atmosphere, oceans, forests, glaciers, and changing surface. But even with modern technology, many mysteries remain. Scientists still investigate exactly how life first began and how Earth's earliest environment looked. They also study other worlds for clues. Mars, Venus, and icy moons may reveal how different planetary conditions can lead to dramatically different outcomes.
Earth's future will also bring change. Continents will continue moving, climates will evolve, and the planet will keep transforming long after today's civilizations are gone.
Eventually, the continents we recognize today will look completely different. Earth's surface will continue following the slow rhythm of geological time.
And billions of years from now, the sun itself will change dramatically. Earth's distant future will depend on how our star evolves. So Earth's creation was not one single event. It was a chain of cosmic collisions, geological changes, chemical reactions, and evolution spanning. And that brings us back to the beginning. A cloud of gas and dust, drifting through space, eventually becoming the planet we call home. Gravity gathered that material together, while collisions released enormous amounts of heat. Slowly, a young planetary body began taking shape. The newborn Earth was violent and unstable. Its surface was constantly changing, while molten material moved deep beneath its crust. Over immense periods of time, Earth cooled, a solid crust formed, oceans developed, and the atmosphere gradually became more suitable for life. Then life appeared, and everything changed. Living organisms began altering the atmosphere, oceans, soil, and even the chemistry of the planet. Generation after generation, evolution produced new forms of life. Some survived, others vanished. But Earth's biological story continued. Eventually, humans emerged with something unusual: the ability to investigate their own origins and reconstruct events that happened billions of years ago.
Today, we can look at the moon and the planets, look at distant stars and ancient rocks, and understand that Earth is part of a much larger cosmic story.
Our planet may seem enormous from the ground, but from space, Earth is a tiny blue world, traveling through an unimaginably vast universe. The most incredible fact is this: Every person watching this video is standing on the result of nearly 4.6 billion years of cosmic history.